The hangar business in GTA Online is such a good business to make money with now that Rockstar has permanently tripled the cash and RP that you get on sale missions. Plus, for the remainder of this week as well, you're getting double money with those sales. So now instead of $2,550,000 per 50 crate sale in an invite-only session, players can now make $5,100,000 with the hangar business in their very own invite-only session. This can be increased even further to $8,700,000 a sale mission in GTA Online if you sell in a public lobby with more than 20 players for that maximum high demand bonus, which is just an insane amount of money to make with a crate grinding business that's 6 years old at that. So today on the show, we're going to be going over some of the best practices, tips, and strategies that you can employ to make sure you are the most effective and efficient player when sourcing as well as selling hangar cargo in GTA Online. Now we do have a few points to go over in this video, so let's start off with the best types of cargo to source. On screen, I will be showcasing a chart of all the different types of cargo that you can source and which ones grant the highest bonus when you sell them as a bundle or a package during your sale missions. Ultimately, if you plan on sourcing and selling 50 crates at a time, then that means narcotics, chemicals, or medical supplies will be your best cargo type to ensure a $5,100,000 payout when you sell them. These grant a 70% bonus if you hold 50 of a particular cargo of that type, and that can take a lot of time. Perhaps you only have an interest in sourcing maybe 10 or 20 crates and then selling them just to be making money more consistently while also lowering the risk of each of your deliveries, especially if you plan on playing and selling in a public session, or maybe you're just trying to only source and sell a little bit at a time because you're trying to take advantage just a little bit before that double money sale mission opportunity ends this Thursday morning. Then in that case, I recommend you try out the more simple and relaxed hangar cargo grinding method of counterfeit goods as well as tobacco and alcohol, as those two cargo types give you a 5% bonus starting at as little as 5 crates sourced and sold. Also, you don't have to wait for each of those types to cool down to finish because you're going to be alternating the type of cargo that you're sourcing each time, negating the cooldown on the other one if you were to try and source that again right away. You could also easily source 10 of each of these in just over an hour of time and sell your total of 20 crates with a 10% bonus on each cargo type for $1,200,000, which can also be increased even further to over $2 million if you max out your high demand bonus in a public session. And in some ways, I would say this is even more effective than grinding all 50 crates and putting yourself at 100% risk if you decide to sell in a public lobby. Now you're probably thinking, absolutely no chance that you can source 20 crates in just over an hour of time. Call it an hour to an hour and a half. There's no way, right? And before the San Andreas Mercenaries update came out in June, I would have totally agreed with you. But now that you can source and sell hangar cargo through land missions instead of just exclusively air missions, the sourcing as well as selling takes a fraction of the time that it used to. It's less stressful and it's also so much easier. So definitely source and sell through land instead of air missions. And just so you can see what I'm talking about, I was in the middle of sourcing some narcotics that I decided to say, you know what, this took me only less than an hour. Let's just sell 7 of these and see how much money we can make. I initiated a land sell mission and got the single vehicle phantom truck that I needed to use to deliver my cargo. It only took me 5 minutes in total and we made almost $500,000, which is pretty good for round numbers. Call it like 45 minutes of total work with sourcing and selling cargo start to finish, and I wasn't even trying to employ either the 50 crate method or just doing tobacco as well as the counterfeit goods. I was originally just trying to stock up to 50 crates, but I decided to do a little sell mission for this gameplay. And while I was sourcing, I was able to use the really good vehicles like the Oppressor Mark II, the Sparrow, the new F-160 Raiju, and even the Buzzard, as all of these are great vehicles to use so you can get around the map fast and grab your crates in a jiffy. Now, just a warning though, if you do start using those land source missions, if you ever see a mission where the game tells you to go to Paleto Bay, El Burro Heights, or the Alamo Sea locations as the locations of your cargo that you're trying to source, I would honestly just recommend you load into a new session and try sourcing again, because some of the new land source missions are pretty annoying. One of them in particular can take too long because you have this source mission that takes you to those locations and you need to grab your crate from under the ocean and you need to use a submarine to do that. It honestly just takes too long, it's annoying, and you might as well be doing an air source mission to source your crate at that point. So I just recommend loading into a new session and trying again. But with all that said, let's get into the sell mission. This is just an excellent sell mission because we have to just drive a single vehicle to our destination. It's the Phantom Wedge. with a trailer attached. We are in an invite-only lobby, so I don't need to activate Ghost Organization or anything. I've just collected a couple crates using the land source missions. You could do the air if you want. I feel like some air missions are better than the worst land source missions still in this game, but overall, I would say land sourcing is better than air sourcing, and same with selling. Land selling is better than air selling, because as you can see, we only have one phantom cab and trailer to deliver and one drop. The absolute worst case scenario that you'll get with the land sell missions in this game is when you're driving like the Weenie EC around, the Arena Wars type of variant. That's going to be your delivery vehicle. And of course, then, you know, it's 10 drops, or I think sometimes 5. But of course, that's like absolute worst case scenario. I'm shooting my own trailer right now. I just realized that. Do I need to actually get out of the vehicle to shoot these guys? I think I do. I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because I was just shooting the absolute crap out of my trailer, and I just realized, look how much cargo we lost. So this is not gonna be a perfect delivery run. I just don't necessarily want to have to pause the game, go find a new session, and restart, because I'm gonna lose probably that amount of value from the cargo anyway, considering I'm leaving in the middle of a sale mission. So I don't think I'm gonna do that, but just for the sake of this gameplay, of course, I'm not the best driver in this game, and I was doing, you know, live gameplay talking to you guys, so I didn't even realize how much damage my trailer was actually taking when I was trying to shoot the ballers that were chasing me. That was my bad, I'll be honest. I kind of sold on that one. We have about a mile left to go, and this isn't a long delivery. We have a 20-minute timer. It's not too bad at all. And it's very, very doable solo. I would much rather drive this truck and trailer to deliver especially a full warehouse of narcotics, chemicals, or medical supplies, rather than try and do something in the air where I have to take a bunch of those Havocs and fly them around, or God forbid, I gotta take other vehicles. You can get this exact sale if you have a full hangar as well. I only have, of course, like you saw, 7 goods when I was trying to sell. But I would honestly say that even if you get this with a full warehouse and a full air freight cargo warehouse, that's like best case scenario, because you're selling so much. You're going to make $5,100,000, and you could do this delivery in about 5 minutes for that amount of money. I mean, that's crazy. So here we go. We are delivering it to the drop-off. We just need to reverse the trailer, and we should be good to go. And you know what? I wonder if we could pull this off. This is going to be quite the angle to do this here, but I bet we could do it. Oh my God. Yep. We're going to do... Oh. We're not going to get it perfectly. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. We could just drop it at that angle, I think. Come on. Detach. Hold to detach, and there we go. You know, that was pretty good for doing it at that specific angle. Actual truckers, if you're watching this video, you're probably rolling your eyes being like, this dude. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. And now all you need to do is leave the area with your Phantom, and you're good to go. So we delivered. So we lost almost half the cargo on our thing, but we only got $409,500 on a 420,000 good delivery. So we only went down by probably about a full third to maybe almost halfway, in between halfway and losing 1/3 of our cargo. So I would honestly say that's a success. Losing $10,500 of goods, that's not even like one crate that you're going to be sourcing. That's way less. So you're good to go. I highly, highly recommend you take advantage of the hangar business this week in GTA Online. Of course, we have about half of the event week left. And in between, while you're doing your sourcing, if you prefer to do the Dr. Dre contract, I highly recommend that as well. So in this video, I discussed some of the easiest tips, the fastest methods, and the best strategies that you can use to source and sell hangar cargo in GTA 5 Online. Solo, extremely fast and easy. Hopefully this helps you make a lot of money, and hopefully you all enjoyed the video today. And so if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.